Today I'm going to teach you how to safely saber champagne, and I get requests for this a lot, so this is perfect for beginners. And the only thing I'm going to ask of you guys in return is I want you to watch this whole video because I want you to be safe when you're doing this. And the second thing is, when you do this successfully, I want you to take a picture or video and post it to your feed and tag the wine ship, because as much as I love sabering myself, I love it even more when I get someone else to do it for the very first time. So you're going to want to pick up a bottle of champagne, or you could get some inexpensive Prosecco or Cava while you're learning, and then you're going to need your sabers. If you're looking for something affordable, there's one on my holiday gift buying guide right now for about 50 bucks, super affordable and a great place to start if you're new at this. For the champagne, I chose the Rosé Reserve from Palmer & Co. The first thing you want to do is you're going to take off the foil. Go ahead and pull it off. You can be a little bit sloppy about it because the whole thing's going to come off. Toss that aside, and you want to take it off all the way down to the dress, especially if you're new at this. Some people that do this all the time can do it with the dress on. Take her all the way off, strip her down. All right, so that's off. Next thing you're gonna do is, before you take the cage off, especially if you're new, I want you to look at the bottle, and on every single bottle of champagne, you will find a little seam, and I'm gonna try to turn the camera so you can see. You see that seam on the bottle? That is the line that you need to follow when you're sabering. If you hit it on that line where the glass connects to the lip of the bottle, you're gonna get it every time. So locate that before you take the cage off, because once you take the cage off, this puppy is live, okay? So you're gonna go ahead, pull your cage off, hold a thumb over it so it doesn't go flying off. The other thing you must remember is that your bottle of wine has to be ice cold. Make sure it has been chilling in your fridge for a day. You don't want to do this with warm champagne. This is how people get hurt. If the bottle explodes when you're sabering, you're going to run into some big problems, and that is due to the wine not being cold enough. So make sure it's freezing cold. You can also put on some safety gloves if you're new, but if your bottle is cold, then it shouldn't explode if you follow my instructions, all right? So go ahead and take the cage off, or you can just loosen it. But again, if you're a beginner, take it off, get it out of the way. All right, next step here is, remember that seam that we found on the bottle. It might not always be on the front label. In fact, it's probably usually not. So make sure you find that and have a clear sense of where it sits on your bottle. All right, from here, you're gonna hold the bottle by the bottom in your non-dominant hand. You're gonna take your saber and hold your saber in your right hand. If you're right-handed, I'm right-handed, and you're gonna locate that seam on the bottle. You're just gonna follow the line very closely, and you wanna hit it as if you're lopping something off. You don't wanna go straight down. You don't wanna go any other direction. You wanna follow the curvature of the bottle. So you're gonna follow that along nice and easily. From here, I'm going to get some momentum. Some people like to go back and forth a little bit. I don't really like to do that, but I've done this a lot. So if you're new, get your eye on that seam of the bottle and then just give it a 1, 2, and 3. It always makes me flinch, but it's so easy and so fun. And you see that nice clean cut, and then later I'll go find that topper in the yard, and it'll be a perfect round piece of glass that's stuck to the bottom of the cork. This is a clean cut, so you're not gonna get glass in your glass, and it's safe to drink. So don't forget to post your videos, and I hope you guys have some fun sabering. Cheers, happy holidays.